Chapter 21. Do you like apples? Kason asked me. Yeah, I nodded my head. There's an orchard out back. At least there was the last time I was here. I don't know if that changes or not. Kason stood up. Is there a basket or something we can use? I stood too. Kason shrugged. I just picked them straight off the tree and ate it. I walked over to the kitchen and started with the closet. I found a basket sitting on the floor. I picked it up and brought it over to Kason. It's the only one I could find. I guess we have to share. I handed him the basket. Kason was amused. I think that might be the whole point. If you can survive this for an entire year, we can survive anything together. I laughed. True. I took his hand and we went to the backyard. He wasn't kidding. The orchard looked like it went on for miles. I half expected to get yelled at for invading someone's home, but it was just us. This is fun. Kason took a bite of an apple and leaned against the tree and watched me. The last time I did this, I was like 8, maybe? I grinned and dropped a few more apples in the basket. Field trip? Kason took another bite. I nodded. I wonder if it's ever winter here. I hope not. Kason grinned. I prefer the beach. Me too. One snowy day in winter is enough for me. I put another apple in the basket. Same. Kason finished his apple and threw the apple core as hard as he could. Throw it. You're really chill, you know that? I watched him. What's not to be chill about? I'm on summer vacation and I'm spending it with a beautiful woman, Kason grinned. I felt myself blushing. You do that a lot, Kason laughed. Do what? I peeked up. Blush. Kason grinned. Sorry. I brushed my hair out of my face. No, it's cute. Kason stepped closer. Very cute. Kason watched my expression, which didn't do anything to get rid of my blush. He was so close. I couldn't help thinking about his lips and his arms. I licked my lips. What? Kason laughed. I was just thinking about kissing you. I opted for bravery. Honey, you can kiss me anytime you feel like it. Kason smiled. In fact, you can do anything you want with me. My blush got worse. I didn't think it was possible. I had a hard time looking at him. Kason's lips were warm on mine. I mean it. Anything you want, Emma. I'll keep that in mind. I smiled at him. Any chance you know how to make an apple pie? Kason's eyes were hopeful. I exhaled. I watched my mom make one from scratch once. Does that count? Let's find out. Kason picked up the basket of apples and followed me to the house. I know you need flour. I shrugged. I think cinnamon. How does it taste sweet then? Kason asked. Probably sugar too. I was out of my element. I looked for a knife. I found one and started taking off the skin and cutting up the apples. I found a bowl and put apples in it. Kason was standing beside the counter and started eating the apples in it. I laughed. We're not going to have enough apples for a pie if you keep that up. Kason smiled and took another piece out of the bowl. I shook my head and gave up. See if you can find a recipe book. Kason popped another apple in his mouth and opened the cupboard doors. He started putting containers on the counter. I looked at the stove. It was older than anything I had ever seen. I don't know how to use this. Do you? I turned to face Kason. He had found a recipe book, flour and sugar. Kason shook his head no. Change it. I turned to face the stove. I rubbed my necklace like I had seen Kason do a few times. I imagined the stove I had at home. The old-fashioned stove disappeared to the one sitting in my kitchen home. I preheated the oven. Apparently electricity didn't matter here. I turned around and Kason was pouring cinnamon over the apples. He put one in his mouth. It needs sugar. He made a face. That was chapter 21 of Emma's Quest, book 1 of the Storyteller series. If you haven't liked or subscribed, please go ahead and do that. If you are tired of waiting, go ahead and go to Amazon. You can purchase Emma's Quest for 99 cents. If you want the first volume, right now it's at $4.99. You can just read the first 4 books. I hope you have a great day and a great rest of your week. Love you guys. Until next time. Bye.